All right, y'all. We are back for the Proud Family episode 5. And we are recreating the Proud Family characters in Paralives. You know the deal. We gotta spin the wheel. Let's see who we get today. All right, y'all. It's time to spin the wheel. So let's go through what characters we've already created. If you missed any of the content, you could go back to start at day 1 and come right on back. All right, we are on day 5. So day 1, we started with Oscar. Oscar Proud, the myth, man, the legend. Day 2, we got Sugar Mommy and Poppy Boulevardes. Day 3, we got Trudy. Day 4, we got Penny Proud. Let's see who we get for day 5. Let's go. Dejanay! Yes! All right, y'all. So we got Miss Dejanay Jones herself. Okay. So let's take a look and see what we could do in the Paramaker. So we do have a belly shirt. I don't know if we could place one under a cardigan. We're going to have to see about that. We could definitely customize the colors on her outfit. Definitely got the shoes because I did something similar for Penny Proud. And we could customize the color to fit her. We could customize her lipstick to match, make her ears stick out, give her a wider face with a belly shirt, with a little pudge, with some blonde hair. I don't know if we got that hair. We definitely don't have that particular hairstyle, but I could give her some up, some down type of hairstyle to make that work. So let's get on right into it. Let's do this. I'm excited. I do want to take away her face makeup, her eyes. The eyes are very similar to her eyes. Her eyes are very slanted and they go upward. I don't think I can make them go upward. See, this is crazy. It's just the amount of customization you could do is so wild to me. All right, and then let's see if I could bring them down a little bit. Yeah. She got thinner eyebrows. And then a lot of the characters have thin eyebrows, but that was that time era. Let me tell you, I had thin eyebrows too. Too thin. That's when the pencil drawing on your eyebrows with pencil, and it was lip liner. It wasn't even an eyebrow pencil back then. That's this era. The nose is pretty close. I do like the nose. The lips need changed. I know that for a fact. So let's go in and do that. Dejanay had a juicy big lip. And then a small bottom lip. But I can't make it. Can I make it come in? Yes, I can. Her chin is basically non-existent. So I'm going to make that as small as I can. And then her cheeks is... Ooh. This looks so crazy right now. All right, let me do the hair. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to make it look as realistic as I can. And I'm trying to see it, and it's hard for me to see it. Let's make this more like a... Like a right there. Now, I know we got this hairstyle. I know for sure we not gonna find her exact hairstyle. But she has shorter hair, so maybe more something like this. I don't like it though. This makes more sense for her character. I don't love it. It's not given. I don't want her to have bangs though. That's as close as I think we're gonna be able to get it, unfortunately. I do want to change her eyebrows because her eyebrows are black. I realized I did that with Poppy too, where his eyebrows are black, but his hair color is green. So that makes a big difference when you're creating a character. So I do want to go in and change his eyes. Let me take a look. Her eyebrows is really up. Like a lot. Like that. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to do that with the eyes. I do want to make her eyes a little bigger though. Like as far as like that. I think squinting them too much. Like it matches the character, but it just kind of throws her look off too much. I don't know if I'm sold on this nose. It's similar, but I need to move her nose up, and I don't know if I could do that. Or move her lips down. Can I do that? Oh no, I don't want to do that. There we go. I gotta give her a little bit more chin. I know she really don't got one in her character, but just for the look purposes. Okay, I feel like that nose fits her better. And then she got little ears and they poke out a lot. So let's do that. Her little ears, bring the earlobes in, and then we're gonna make them stick out about there. All right, and then as far as body, let me change her pants so we can see what we doing. I like to put these on so I know. She definitely a little thicker. And then let's put a skirt. We're gonna go ahead and put her skirt on. I know I'm working a weird way around, but I'm doing it to try to make it come to life because I gotta see what I could do as far as like what's available. And sometimes that requires me to do some playing around a little bit. We might have to use the same skirt as we did with Penny Proud. There's this one's shorter. I feel like I want to do this one. I know she not wearing a jean one, but I kind of want it to be solid though, so it looks more on par. But if that was shorter, we essentially have like two of the same skirts. Why? Like, I do appreciate the different lengths, but like one could have not had the lines or something. I need her short skirt to be short. And it's a lot shorter than a lot of the other characters. So this is my only option for this skirt. And it's kind of like, because it is jean, it's already light, and it ain't gonna work for the look. I gotta do the same one as Penny Proud, and I don't want to, but I think I got to. I do. Okay, so we got that. And then let's look. Her legs is like bigger. That's why I wanted to do this too this way, is so I could go in and see what I needed to do for her legs, because I know I would have to adjust them some. And then her body, I needed to see her belly more. Like that. And then I want her belly to show more than what it does with that skirt. I might have to change that skirt. This a battle, y'all. You still can't see her belly. You should be able to make the stomach bigger than that. I really get upset about this part of Paralives because there needs to be more customization as far as body weight. Like that limits us tremendously on so many different body types and characters, and we need to allow people to be able to make themselves regardless of body shape, size, height, weight, gender, any of that. So that definitely needs to be implemented. Let's go to shirts. I know there's the one that's similar to Penny Proud that we might have to use, and that's another reason I shouldn't use that other skirt. But I don't know if we can put, I can't put the crop top underneath that one. There is another one that's like a, but it's like she gotta have a belly shirt. Dejanay gotta have the belly shirt. That's like a must. Let's just go to shirts and see. Maybe it'll let me layer it. I don't know. I noticed her character has a different shirt on in different pictures. Oh, this one's perfect. Her character has like a button up in the picture I'm looking at, but I know I was just looking at an image earlier and she didn't, but I like the button up look on how she had in this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and create it like that. So it's not a belly shirt though. So I'm debating, because it's like I want to give her a belly shirt. Didn't I see? Because then we got those. Because then we got this option. This is an option, and I think we might have to do this. And I don't know if we can layer anything over top of that, because they're not going to let us put that under the cardigan. I did already check that one. Let's go back and just double check, because sometimes the Paramaker does surprise me with the amount of customization. Look at the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. What baseball was that? Y'all remember that episode with Dejanay's siblings? And then we gon' it's like a light purple. Like that. And then her shoes is blue. She does have on a blue cardigan with a crop top button up, but we don't have that option. So we're gonna do this. I could do the button up, just the button up, but I feel like part of Dejanay's, like one of the main traits you think of is a belly shirt. So I don't want to change that. And then it's like I'm looking at some pictures and her skin complexion look darker. We gonna go ahead and make her darker, because I feel like I remember her being darker than this complexion, but they just, it'd be different on different pictures. We gonna make her about here. That's like greenish looking though. Am I tripping, or does that look greenish? Let's move on the wheel. She don't really got, like right there maybe. Let me change the shadow color. We gonna make the shadow color a little darker. I don't want her having those bags underneath her eyes though. So I do want to change the bags. I guess she don't got none. That's just natural with the... I don't like that though. I guess you have natural eye creases. It just makes it look like she's tired or something. I don't know. Let's take the highlights back to where it was. And then it's the shadows that's doing that. I guess it's not as noticeable when I make the shadows lighter, but I don't want her like blending too much. Like from far away, you can't really see her features. And I don't like that. So I'm really trying, y'all. Bear with me here. Like you see how like the under eye, I don't like that. I don't want that in my shadows. Maybe let's try to see. Maybe add a little blush, natural blush that gives her more of that glowy look. I want to make her cheeks puffier. Oh, that helps with that wrinkle. Okay. And then... And I know her chin is almost non-existent, but I gotta make this look right, y'all. Oop, I don't want to make her frown. I want to make this go down. This is what we got so far for Dejanay. I did sneak and give her some eyelashes to bring her together. But I think she's looking pretty good. She's coming together. And change the color. The fact that you could even change the sock color is so impressive. You could make a mismatch. I don't want that. I do want this sock to be that color too, though. So it gets there we go. It gets confusing sometimes when you're doing the customization because you can do one side, like for earrings, for instance, you could just do the left or the right, which is great. Like when you're making guys and you just want to make an earring on one side. So I get it. It's super cool to have that feature, but I'm still getting acclimated to that. I'm not used to having this much creative freedom and I'm loving it. I'll tell you that. We gonna go in and see. We gonna go in and see about this skirt, cause I'm not sold on this skirt. I'm not. And this one, you know, this one, I think I want to do this skirt. I really wish I could make her belly stick out more though. I don't like my limitations with weight. This is Dejanay. What do we think, you guys? What do we think? I think she turned out great. I'm really excited. I had limitations. I knew I would on the hair because I don't expect them to have Dejanay's iconic hairstyle. I don't. But I had limitations on that and the body weight. And the body weight one bothers me because there definitely should be more options for body adjustments to make sure we're accommodating every body type. So, yeah, that's that. And I'm happy. She turned out good. She's a cutie. She's a cutie patootie. And we got Dejanay Jones, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5th episode. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow at 12 p.m. for our 5th episode. See you tomorrow. Bye.